Some of this might be slick. Basically on the creek hunting for a bear, and you're not allowed to bait for bears on public land in Arkansas, only on private land, but you can use predator calls for them. So we're going to try a rabbit in distress and a fawn in distress and see what happens. Might get a bear, bobcat, cougar, coyote, hell, a deer might come in. You never know. So, but anyway, we're gonna go down here towards the creek bottom, and that'll give us something to watch down too. You know, big old opening on the creek. So, here we go. Broke it. Fucking broke it.
Oh. I'm not left-handed, so it doesn't matter. Stop. You're distracting me.
Oh no, I almost stepped on him. Hell, I probably drove right over him.
How dare you?
He's alive though, he's fine.
I would die for him. Maybe you can just swipe right on.
Nope, I didn't know that. Can anyone swipe right? Can anyone swipe right?
What?
Then what's the point of having a security code if anybody can swipe right?
It's the only access to
You can do a lot with a camera. Some of this might be slick. Well, I want to fall. Pretty sure my scope's gonna be off now. It's a good thing the goddamn range is just down the road. Well, unfortunately, I just fell off of a boulder in the creek, which I'm fine, but I heard my scope tag a rock down there, and there's no way it's not out. So luckily for us, the shooting range is just back that way. So I'm gonna make sure she's still in and come back, because we're hunting that creek come hell or high water. You can see there where I hit that rock. I'm gonna see how good these vortex scopes really are. Okay, real world fire drill. So a couple things. Number one, we're fortunate enough to have, oh, I got a hair on me, look at that. We're fortunate enough to have a shooting range like right down the hill from where we're hunting. So I've got to zero this scope in. And sometimes you have to do that. Got one set up at 25 and she's setting one up at 100 down there. And so the ballistics of this weapon at 25 yards should be pretty close to 100 yards. So I'm going to see if I even have it on paper at 25 yards. I bumped it pretty good, and you can see right there. That's pretty bad. So here we go. All right, so I was able to get it on paper at 100. So it was completely twisted. So I had to untwist it. I had to loosen the scope, bore sight it manually by eye at 25 yards, got it on paper, and then shot down range at 100. And first shot was right. I moved it over like 5 inches, and I'm gonna see where it is now. The only problem that I can see I'm having is at 100 yards or beyond, it's kind of like oh yeah, okay, that's not bad. At 100 yards or beyond, it's blurry. So I'm not sure how to fix that. But anyway, here's what I'm looking at now. That's my last shot at 100 yards. So I'd say she's probably okay. I'm gonna take one more shot just to make sure and see if I can do anything about that sight picture. But right now, instead of a 4x12 by 44, it's more like a 3x9 by 40. Except I can't get quite 9 out of it. It's more like a 7 or something. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's working. So that's not bad, you know. Cool. Alright, y'all. So Vortex and Bergara, because the rifle got hit too. Those are some pretty good damn components there. I got it shooting pretty good at 100. You know, just like anything else, if you breathe right and squeeze the trigger, it'll be fine. Anyway, I took a pretty good spill, and it did too, and it was bad. But I think we got it working pretty good now again. So it's off to the creek bottom, because I will not be denied. Off to the creek bottom, and hopefully to kill something. Not ourselves, and not the scope. Okay, y'all. Act 7, take 2. Because it's the 7th day in a row for us hunting. Now, plan is to not bust my ass again or get my scope all funky. So we're basically going to the same spot and try to go in further. So here we go. Nice.
Taller than the deer.
I've got that on video. Pretty. That's awfully thick. I haven't seen much sign of you.
No.
Let's go check that bank. See that bank over there is kind of
Flattish.
Yeah. And the soil looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I've been calling using a fawn in distress call, or the best that I can muster anyway. All the videos I've seen about calling in a black bear say to call for at least 15 minutes. I've been probably calling for about 5, so I'm going to keep going and keep calling and see what happens. Maybe something will run by. Well, she's doing her window thing.
What?
And we are headed up the mountain to hunt the Highline Cut just by Jack Creek. Why not, right? We sat there for a good 20 minutes or so calling and nothing. It's kind of hard to get used to making that much noise in the woods. It's different than deer hunting when you're just trying to be quiet and stuff, so you know. Anyway, sounded like we were murdering a fawn, which I think is what it's supposed to sound like. Anywho, we're going to go up here and try to hunt the Highline Cut and see if we can't get something to walk across it and administer some death to something. Mahala has found herself a chair out in the middle of the woods, man. So, you know, can't really argue with that. Go ahead and plop down, boy. Yeah. Like there might be a trail up there. I'm not sure how far it goes. Nothing. Anywho, huh? Yay! Have a seat, kiddo. It's middle of November in Arkansas, and it's like 70-something degrees, and I'm so tired of sweating. That's not even funny. Oh. So anywho, we are gonna sit up here, me facing this way, Mahala facing that way, and see what we can do. See if anything decides to run across here. Why not? I don't know how old that dude's stand is, but hell, I might get up there and use it. You hear something? Go time. No, you don't. You need to be hunting. And she wonders why she doesn't see anything. She's not being very still, that's for damn sure. So I just did a grunting and rattling sequence. Maybe something will happen, maybe not. She found a stick. Which was a massive feat, especially in the woods, to find a stick. So anyway, I got my scope back to 0. It actually wasn't too far off, but now when I zoom it into the 12 power, it's kind of blurry far away, and it shouldn't be. I don't know what that's about, but who knows, man, who knows? Great. Well, folks, we did a rabbit in distress calling sequence for about 30 minutes. Nothing. So, we tried. But that's okay. I think Mahala Bean, after 7 days of hunting, is just about had all she can stand. And that's okay too. So, gotta get a little bit of ice for the deer meat in the cooler, because we did get a deer on this trip. And what else did I say? Oh, wasp and fly traps. Yes, children's, And heard something. Go back home. There'll be more hunting this here later of the year. It'll be fine, children's. It'll be fine. Yes, children. Come on. Look at that. 7 days, no bathing. I'm pretty sure the reason we haven't seen any animals is because we smell bad. So anyway, I think we're done pretty much for this hunting trip. Wasn't too bad, was it? Huh?
What?
Hunting trip wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
No. You want to do something like this again, maybe next year or something?
Probably.
Probably. She don't know. She don't know. Well, y'all, We are back at the cabin. I got some more ice because the ice on the deer was melty a little bit. The meat's good, I just needed to change out the ice. Got some wasp traps and some fly traps for the cabin because, God, they're terrible. Both of them, the wasp and the flies. Mahala's chilling up at the cabin. I think she's done after 7 days of hunting. And I am currently on my way into the fire break over here and gonna do a little evening set and see if I can't see something. So we'll find out. Hopefully Persephone is still on. Lord, help me have a good time. We got a front moving in, so maybe that'll get the deer on their feet a little bit. I think they've been in lockdown phase here recently, last couple days, I don't know. So here we go. So I just snuck into my stand. I just shot at a squirrel at point blank range behind me with my 9mm. I am going to sit here until it gets dark and hope that a buck comes by. Let's do this. So I was sitting here in the tree stand trying to figure out why the the 4 to 12 power lens adjustment isn't working on my scope. And I looked at it closer and I realized I bent the damn scope. Look at this. That ain't good. So I'm actually doing pretty good just getting it back to 0. Yep. And 100 yards. That's actually pretty good. So anywho, luckily I have another scope that I can switch out. I might send that one back to Vortex and see if they'll give me another one. I don't know. I still have the box for it, I think. I'm pretty sure. It'll still shoot though. I mean, it's still 0 to 100 yards, so that's a testament to that scope. Vortex makes some good stuff, y'all. They really do. Crazy squirrel up there has decided Well, y'all, it has been an eventful 7 days. We did not get a buck, but the season ain't over yet either, so that's okay. Time for some grub. And some rest. So, here we go.
We're doing that. Watch me get it wrong. Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
Yes, I know how to do it. Clearly not.
She's lost her goddamn mind. Look! We're living high on the hog here with the electric skillet. Oh, Lord. No pun intended. We're having pork loin and Bush's baked beans, baked beans, baked beans. What? You can't just keep saying stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. You are a baked bean. You are a cat. You are a fucking butt wipe.
Yep.
Huh. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna have my sonic blast. I think we've about had enough of all the stuff, man. For reals. Good Lord, have mercy.
Here?
What? You need something. So yeah, I found out that I actually bent, and you can see it right here. I bent my scope.
Get your face in the frame.
It is in the frame. That's the frame face. Well, folks, the annual Dad and Michaela hunting trip has come to an end. What are you doing? And we're packing up here. Gonna get stuff ready to go. Hey, do me a favor. Open up the tailgate in the back of the truck. Get my orange vest and my boots and put them in the back of the cab, please. In the back of the cab. So, it's been a good trip. It's been eventful. It's been long. It's been tired. And hopefully it will not be the last one. And we'll be back out here again. Soon, child, soon. I've got to bring Vince up here and Trayvon to turn Vince onto some public land. And then go from there, man. Hopefully we can get something late season, gun season. Other than that, it's bow time again. There is another muzzle loading season. You know, so whatever. Oh. I'm not very good at balancing things in my life. I'm usually nothing or full tilt boogie, you know. There's really no middle ground with me, so I'm very glad that I have a family that understands that and they're willing to put up with it for a while. And I'm really honestly glad that God made me that way. I enjoy doing things and getting stuff done, and I enjoy hunting to the maximum that I can, you know, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Bobcat cabin's coming along, y'all. Lots of good memories here and stuff, so like I said, I'm not good at balance. I think that's okay sometimes. Maybe. Thank you, Lord, for a bountiful harvest. Thank you for taking care of us. Thanks for just being awesome. I love you. Amen. cool?